Welcome back to Maynor Construction, building your visions, creating reality. Wait, pause right there. Before we dive in, quick heads up. We are taking you through a full bathroom remodel, starting from as early as I could find footage for. Back then, they didn't have me around to film everything, so most of these clips were taken straight from a phone, real, raw, and behind the scenes style. But hey, that's what makes it more authentic, right? But alright, let's get into it. Here are a couple of pictures showing of what the bathroom looked like before we got started. Jumping straight into the remodel, the team's already been busy. They removed the old vanity and shower and are now framing out the new structures for the updated bathroom. Things at this point are starting to take shape already. For the flooring, the homeowners wanted to add a touch of luxury and comfort with heated floors. They went with the Schluter Ditra heated floor system, which is a great choice for both warmth and durability. Now, the team did in fact install the heated wires underneath, but unfortunately there is no video of that part, so you just have to take my word for it. While part of our team was working on the heated flooring, they were also making progress on the shower tile. The layout and design were coming together at the same time, keeping the project moving efficiently. Here's how the floor, shower tile, and the heated flooring looked once both installations were complete. They both came together beautifully, and you can really start to see the new bathroom taking shape already. They then started working on the shower walls and made sure to protect the newly installed flooring by covering it carefully. The finished look of the shower turned out amazing. Here's what the tile looked like once it was fully installed. Now, I'm not exactly sure who told them this was a good spot to film from, but thankfully Maynor set up his phone so we can actually see what's going on. So big thanks to Maynor for thinking ahead and giving us a better angle. In this part, they are carefully mapping out where the new vanity will be installed, making sure that all the lines are lined up perfectly before moving forward. Now, the cool thing about this vanity is that it's a floating vanity, which means it doesn't sit on the floor. So before they can install it, they've got to carefully map out where on the wall the supports need to go to make sure it's perfectly level and secure. It's one of those details that you can't see that really makes a difference in the final look. And of course, before making any cuts, they make sure to cover the flooring to keep it safe and protected. Once they had everything mapped out, it was time to get to work. They cut into the drywall to install and secure the new supports. This step is super important to make sure the floating vanity stays sturdy and level. To make sure the vanity stayed perfectly in place during the installation, they also built a temporary frame to help support it throughout the process. At this point, they've already installed a few of the vanity cabinets and are getting ready to add more. Each cabinet is leveled and double checked to make sure it's perfectly aligned and completely secure before moving on. Even if it's off by less than 1/4 centimeter, they'll take the time to fix it. It might seem like a slow and long process, but this kind of precision is what really pays off in the end, giving the vanity that clean, seamless, high-end look. Once everything was leveled and secured, it was time to move on to the next step, installing the drawers to the vanity. They got those in place first before bringing in the next cabinet, making sure that everything fit together perfectly as the setup started to take shape. Once they bring the next cabinet, they'll go through the same careful process as before, double checking the size, alignment, and making sure everything is perfectly level before securing it in place. Meanwhile, Maynor and Domingo, our project manager, start removing and resizing the temporary supports for the shelf that will go underneath the cabinets. Everyone is working in sync to keep the installation moving smoothly. Before securing the cabinet to the wall, they bring in the corner cabinet that will connect to it, just to make sure everything lines up perfectly. They check the spacing, the height, and how the edges meet to ensure a clean and seamless fit. Every small detail matters here. Even a slight misalignment can throw off the whole setup. So they take their time making small adjustments until both cabinets sit exactly where they need to be. It's all about patience and precision to get that flawless finish. They then move on to install the last two cabinets following the same careful process as before, the measuring, leveling, and securing everything in place. There aren't any videos of the following part, but they also installed the shelf underneath the vanity during this stage, and later on, the countertop was added as well, tying the whole setup together beautifully. Here's what that looked like once everything was in place. Then they started adding the brick accent wall, and later came the finishing touches, the lights, faucets, and mirrors, bringing the entire space together. And with that, here's the final look at this beautiful bathroom remodel. I hope you all enjoyed watching this transformation. Don't forget to give us a like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our future projects. As always, this is Maynor Construction, building your visions, creating reality.